Hi you guys. Today we are going on a culinary adventure that may or may not be absolutely terrible. That is because I just bought, actually I shouldn't say just bought, I've been sitting on these for a few weeks because I've been afraid to try them. So I have here vegan tuna fish. This is from Loma Foods and it's called Tuno. It says it's a plant-based seafood alternative that's good for you and the planet. So I have two varieties here. This one is just basic in spring water. This one is lemon pepper. And I have to say I was somewhat excited to try these up until about an hour ago. I've actually never tried the vegan tuna substitutes, but I've been wanting to make a video about it. One of the reasons I haven't yet is because they're kind of pricey, and I've also heard that they are kind of terrible. So I don't know, like I like doing the taste test videos, but do I like spending my money on food that's terrible? No, I do not. And then I also thought about just asking brands like, hey, I want to make this video, would you send me products for a taste test? But how am I gonna like ask for free stuff and then tell people their product is terrible? I can't do that. So I found these at Sprouts and I think they were on sale. They were only like $2.50 or something like that, definitely under $3. And I had just seen from a friend who tried something similar from a different brand, and I believe they said it was like $5 or something, or $6 or something. It was like high, and then also they hated it, and then they just felt like they wasted their money. So I think I watched Sweet Simple Vegan do a tuna taste test, and I kind of think Loma Foods came in like second place. Like they weren't crazy about it, but they also didn't absolutely hate it like they did some of the other brands. It also seems like the brand that most people can agree that is the best is Good Catch. So I don't know. I was looking forward to trying this because I thought it was the second best one, and just out of curiosity before I was going to film this, I pulled up on YouTube if anyone else had done taste test videos for this. Like obviously they have, and one of the first search results was someone their thumbnail had like vomit emojis and poop emojis, and then in the title it said, like, I guess they do food reviews on a regular basis, and in the title it said our first ever 0 rating. So like now I'm having second thoughts because I'm actually really hungry, and if this ends up being bad, I'm gonna be really sad about it. I didn't actually watch any of the videos. I just kind of looked at the titles and kind of tried to get what the vibe was so far, and it seemed like it was mostly negative. There were a couple of positive reviews, or at least I guess based on the thumbnail and the title they seemed positive. One of them was a YouTuber that I know, Live Life Lori, and she was smiling in her thumbnail, and I trust her opinion, so if she liked it, or at least it seemed like she could potentially have liked it, I'm gonna go forward with that energy and assume that maybe I will also like it. First I'm gonna take a swig of this, a little liquid confidence. Just kidding guys, it's water. Yesterday I just did an Instacart delivery, or I got an Instacart delivery, and I put this in my shopping cart, and it'll ask you ahead of time, you know, because they're out of things, a lot of things right now, it'll ask you ahead of time, if this item is out, here's a suitable replacement, like do you accept this? And so instead of this, it suggested White Claw. And I was like, what if I didn't know what that was? Because like I guess you would call me sober. I mean, I haven't drank in like 3 years, but like what if I didn't know? And I was just like, yeah, that sounds fine. Am I just sitting here making small talk to avoid making that tuna? Yes. So I think, just to be safe, I might start with just the plain tuna, the spring water one. I don't know you guys, because if it's bad, I don't want to have 2 batches of tuna that I have to eat over the next couple of days. But also if it's bad, I don't want to stick that other one back in my pantry because then I know I'm never going to want to eat it. I don't know. I think I'm just going to start with one. And I also asked my parents because I couldn't definitively remember how I used to eat tuna salad when I was little. I definitely remember a version that was just mayonnaise and pickle relish, but then I thought I also remembered a version with celery. And I think possibly my dad made it with relish and my grandma made it with celery. So depending on who was making my lunch that day. And it's like, I'm thinking maybe I'll split the can in half and make it both ways. But also, again, if it's terrible, am I gonna really want to taste test it both ways? And if it's terrible, it's not really gonna matter whether it has relish or celery in it. It's just gonna be bad either way. I also don't know because my dad didn't really put like much else on sandwiches. It was pretty much just meat and cheese, and that's it. Like no lettuce, tomato, veggies, no funny business, just meat and cheese. And if I was gonna make this kind of sandwich, would probably put lettuce. I have lettuce, tomato, and onion. I would probably put that on it. but like I kind of want to eat it the same way that I used to eat it so I can kind of accurately compare, and I also don't want to waste those ingredients if it's bad. Also, I'm filming this like in front of my kitchen window, which faces the street, and my mail carrier just walked by and I just had to like step back and play it cool and pretend like I'm not being a weirdo. Like, and then across the street there's like a 2-story apartment building, and I low-key wonder if anyone can see me right now. I kind of hope not. Okay, I'm gonna go make this sandwich, I guess. Guys, like yesterday I made a meatball sub and it was really good. And I'm like pretty hungry. It's like 4 o'clock and I haven't had lunch yet. And I really want to ditch this plan and just make another meatball sub and enjoy it and have it be delightful. But I guess I'll make this. I'll make the tuna, and if it sucks, then I have a backup plan. Okay, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna turn this camera off. I'm gonna go make the food, and I'll see you in a second. All right, you guys, we are opening the tuna. Sorry if this camera angle is weird. It's the best I could do. Okay. Well, it doesn't look as bad as I thought it was going to. Kind of looks like cat food. Definitely doesn't look like tuna. All right, let's get cooking, I guess. Bruce thinks it smells good. I have to say, I'm not looking forward to eating this, you guys. Bruce, can you settle down? Yeah, no, no, nope. Okay, Bruce literally thinks it's dog food, but I'm pretty sure his dog food tastes and smells more appetizing than this. I put it in one of my favorite bowls because I thought it would make it look better, more appetizing presentation, right? Can you sit down? No, this is not for you. I know it smells a lot like dog food, but it's not. This is not for you. You guys, he doesn't act like this when I'm making food for myself. He does not. He firmly believes this is dog food for him. It's not. It's not. Settle down. Lower your expectations. Like, I literally, after I put it in this bowl, I was like, I can't believe I'm gonna have to wash a dish for this. All right, let's move on to the next phase. Okay, so I added the mayo and relish, and now it just smells like relish. Like, it definitely smells like how I would remember tuna salad smelling. I definitely think there's too much water in the tuna, because as you can see, like, just from adding the mayo, like, it got really soupy, and that's not from the mayo, that's from the tuna. But it doesn't stink, it doesn't smell terrible anymore. Also, I'm sorry if this lighting is pretty unflattering for this already disgusting product, which Bruce still wants to eat. I'm not sure at this point if I want to taste it how it is, or if I just want to put it on bread. Actually, you know what? I definitely don't want to taste it how it is, so I think that just answered my question. All right, you guys, the countdown is on. This tuna is about to be tasted. I'm using Dave's Killer Bread. This is the one that I usually get that I can never remember the name of, but it's the green one. I guess I could just show it to you. It's 12 whole grains and seeds. So here I have a regular piece, and then I also have the butt piece, which is not a move I would normally make for a taste test, but I went with this for 2 reasons. One being, if this is awful, I don't want to waste a good piece of bread on this. But also, being that the tuna looks a little bit soupy, I felt like the heel piece was like better equipped to handle that. I don't know if that makes any sense, but just go with me on this. All right, I'm gonna go assemble the sandwich. All right, guys, I went with the diagonal cut. Hopefully you all approve of that. I don't know if you can see him, but Bruce is still over here thinking it's dog food. Like, I'm not kidding. Usually when I make food for myself, he understands, like, oh, that's for you, it's not for me. But today he is confused. All right, here goes nothing. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be the best thing I've ever eaten. Just giving myself a little pep talk. Tastes like bread. I think I need to get a better bite, but nothing terrible so far. You guys, I think it tastes like freaking tuna. Like, I'm not complaining, not yet anyway. Okay, now I have a complaint, but it was my fault, not theirs. And that is, it would taste considerably better if I had chilled it in the fridge first. Like, the mayo was cold, but the tuna was room temperature. So if I had made it, put it in the fridge, and like came back to it an hour later, I feel like that would be an improvement. But when I was a kid, I mean, like, I think most of the tuna fish I ate was like tuna fish sandwiches in my lunchbox when I went to school, or when I just made it or someone made it for me like for lunch at home. I think it was like room temperature tuna, cold mayo, so it probably would have been just like this. You guys, it's not bad. I'm sorry that I doubted you, Loma Linda Foods. I have to say though, I am glad that I didn't eat it like before it was in a sandwich. I'm glad I didn't eat the prepared version in the bowl, and I'm definitely glad that I didn't taste it right out of the can. Like, I just had a feeling that if I tasted it before it was ready, it would like sully my impression of the finished product. You guys, this really tastes like how I remember a tuna fish sandwich tasting. Like, no joke. I think I have enough left for like one more sandwich, so I'll probably keep that in the fridge and have it tomorrow, because I do think it'll be better cold. And then the other batch, like I have the lemon pepper version, I'll probably make that. I'll try it the celery way and see how that is. All right guys, I think I'm gonna end this video. I'm gonna finish my sandwich. It was lovely having lunch with you. I'm glad this wasn't disgusting. I'm very, very glad. Have you guys tried this? Have you tried any of the other fake tuna products? What did you think? Let me know in the comments. Also, are there any other weird vegan products you want me to try? Because now I'm feeling brave. Now that this one was good, I'm feeling a little bit brave. So if there's anything weird, any controversial vegan products that you think I should be eating, let me know. I will see you guys in the next video. Now that it's warmed up a bit, it does kind of taste like cat food.